Now, I'll tell you what this isn't today. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not do nothing, click a button, make money. You must be an expert in your craft. You must be willing to help lots of people. And you must be willing to do different things. Like I tell people all the time, right? If it's not broke, don't fix it. If you are broke, time to fix it. If you're an Apple and you bump your prices up to $90, some people think, yeah, well, this is a really good Apple. I'm going to stay. Yeah. Some people are going to go, fuck this Apple. Essentially, they'll go somewhere else. But what you got to look at, say you went from $60 to $80, just for example. You'd probably lose, to be honest, you'll probably lose 30% of your members, your clients. Like, no joke, that's what will happen. So all of a sudden, you've gone from 50 sessions down to 35 sessions. But at 50 sessions times $60, you're making $3,000 a week. If we go 35 sessions, right? 35 times $80, you know, you're making $2,800. So you went backwards. You went backwards by $200, man. But you're doing fucking 33% less of the work. So this is the problem when people look at putting their prices up, right? Like with RBT, like we were $85 and I bumped it to 97. We lost 10% of our members because it wasn't a big price rise. It was only $15 or $13. Like we lost that sort of 10%, but we actually didn't lose any money whatsoever because like the bump in the price versus the members lost, we covered it in the new price that we're charging. If you're great at what you do, you probably maybe only lose 25% of your members. Okay, but that means you're going to still make $3,000 a week. You're just working 33% less. Like I was a PT for like 12 years, man. I was the same. When I first started training people, I was $30 a session. When I stopped training people, I was $400 a session. Now, if I stayed at $30 a session, I couldn't have bought a house, a car. I couldn't support my fucking family. It's just like, you know, the CPI increase for like lease. Like my lease goes up every single year by like 1.5 to 3% per the buildings that I'm fucking leasing for an RBT. Like they don't feel upset when they increase their prices. It's just because we have a personal relationship with these people that yes, it is going up by $10. But I sometimes use like a little bit of misdirection, right? So it's like, yep, guys, I'm putting it up by $10 a session, except now I'm adding in this. So all of a sudden they get really excited about what's getting added in and they're like, yeah, man, like you should have put up your prices. And that's what a lot of people will say. It's like, you should have put up your prices a long time ago. We're scared for the unknown. Awesome, bro. I love chatting with you, man. I really appreciate us talking right now, and I look forward to talking to you in like 2 months. What's up, mate? Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah, it stands out.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it looks way better with the red turf.
How sick does it look?
I know. They're way better. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
James, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. Yeah, it looks way better with the red turf. Yeah. Are we going to pull up the red masking tape?
Yeah.
We're going to leave it for the moment, eh? Doesn't matter. It's on brand.
We just need you to climb up and just undo the...
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Whilst you're up there and just soft landing if you could.
Yeah, so it's like we have, just on top of that, right? Like, it would be coaching it slightly different. Like, I don't mind. Like, this is just a thought, right? Like, you could have a cell here. So it's like a square of, you know, what a cell obviously looks like. But you could have someone squatting there, someone squatting here, someone squatting here. It still keeps transformation training on this side. But it's like 3, 6, 9, 12 squatting. So it's just an idea. Like, can we do it retrospectively? Why don't we do that? Let's do, that's what I mean, it's still same, that's what I mean. Let's do it like that, and then like in 12 weeks, we get the cross beams so you can do the chin-ups in between.
Yeah, every day.
I think that works well.
You don't capture these moments. This is the real gold. This is where the money happens.
So yeah, if we're going to ask them what is stopping them at the moment, and this doesn't necessarily need to be your members.
No, I think it's just people in general.
Ideal customers.
It's like, what's stopping you from it? Yeah, what's stopping you from achieving your success as a business owner? One, leads. Why haven't you learned leads? Oh, I don't have time to do all these fucking courses that are out there.
That's
I
right.
don't even know what course is working.
I don't know whether it's a lack of time. I think it's just that everyone
It
in
feels like
small
they have
business
better
feels
stuff
like
to
they're
do.
so fucking busy, and
Yeah.
they're that they're the only ones that ever that busy, and nobody else has any concept of how busy they really are,
Yep.
and that they still need to do this, but they don't want to actually have to do it.
4.5 million on Facebook ads and hundreds of thousands of dollars of page views optimized through Liv's digital experience.
Digital experience. Liv will be there. She does
Ability
pages
to attain.
to attain digitals.
And money.
And it's a guaranteed result.
And a guaranteed result,
Like,
right?
Yeah. So you're using our templates that are guaranteed to convert.
Yeah.
So it's like all you have to do literally is rock up for 7 hours, 2 days in a row, and you'll have clients.
I think, yeah, but at the end of the day too, you don't think it was worth 10x your investment, we'll give you money back.
I think so.
It's manifesting money.
This is the power of owning a small business.
Just think about it.
Do shit because you want shit.
Attract it.
Exactly. That's
Go
what
do
I
that
do.
in your 9 to 5.
Are you doing the semi-private at the moment? Yes. Okay. Is it really? Do you want to have? If you want to make 10 million, do you want 20 small semi-private studios? And it's just like, okay, I just need 100 members paying us $99 a week. Nah, man. You want to make 500K a year, right? You have 10 studios doing 500K a year each. It's $5 million business. The easier the business model, the simpler the scale. If I was to do it again, exactly, man, I would do it smaller and I would scale faster. Like for an RBT, like, you know, each RBT needs 6 staff. Like you could get 100 members and just do the whole thing with 2 staff. You know, one could be an AM staff member, one could be a PM staff member. It's a really fucking simple business model. You know, a 500K business and 10 of them is easier than, you know, $3 million businesses. Yeah. If you've only ever made 100K and someone's telling you that you can make $1 million, you're like, well, how the fuck can I make $1 million? It's just because you haven't done it, right? It's the same as like, you can tell someone, yeah, I can get you abs. They're like, I've never gotten abs before. How the fuck can you get me abs? Like, they're skeptical in you as well. It's exactly the same thing. So I always tell people, it's the same as like Roger Bannister, right? Like, you know, I say that name and a lot of people don't know who he is. He's the guy that broke the 4-minute mile, right? In 1954. Like, people thought you would die if you broke the 4-minute mile. They thought your organs would shut down. But he did it, and then within 2 years, 17 other people broke the 4-minute mile. Now, it's not because like people in 1934 were fucking blessed and born with the gift of running. It's like he did it, he gave other people the belief to do it.